Hi children, how are you? Yes, my name is Jagadish Naik. I have come in front of you to teach one more history topic. It is nothing but ancient civilization of India. You might have heard this topic, right? So in your previous classes or you are going to learn in future classes, right? So ancient civilization of India, it is very important topic. Okay, if you consider our ancient Indian history, right? So ancient civilization of India, it is nothing but Indus Valley civilization, or we can call Harappan civilization, or one more name, Mohenjo Daro civilization, right? So let us learn. So then content, what are the content today we are going to discuss, right? So just look at the content. Today we are going to learn about Harappa and Mohenjo Daro. So those were the biggest cities, right? So then futures of Indus Valley civilization, it is a very important topic today we are going to discuss about, right? So then political structure and trading scenes, okay? So that means that futures of Indus Valley civilization, okay? So these are the content we are going to learn today, okay? So let's start from the first. See. So ancient civilization of India is nothing but Indus Valley civilization. Why we are calling Indus Valley civilization? The civilization has started in the river bank of Indus. See, we can see the river here, right? So Indus river, right? So the people they started their living. They started to live in the bank of Indus Valley. So that means that Indus river, the bank of Indus river. So because of that reason, the civilization has got the name Indus Valley civilization. So here we can see the places, cities. Harappa, see here we can see here. So then Mohenjo Daro, Lothal and Maharagar, right? So Harappa and Mohenjo Daro were the biggest city, urban cities we are calling. So in the time of Indus Valley civilization. And Maharagar. So here in Maharagar, so we can see the first cultivation. The people of Maharagar, they started cultivating the land, right? So Maharagar is the city, the first city where we can see the cultivation, right? Are you getting my point? So Maharagar is the city where we can see the first cultivation. The people, they started cultivation in Maharagar first, right? So then Harappa and Mohenjo Daro were the biggest cities of Indus Valley civilization. So let me check one more map. See here we can see the clear picture. See Harappa and Maharagar, Mohenjo Daro and Lothal and Kalibangan in the place of Gujarat, right? So we can see here ports, right? Ports means it is the Arabian Sea, okay? The bank of Arabian Sea here we can see. So ports. So it is the map. So here green borders. We have given. I have shown the picture in green. So it is all about what Indus Valley civilization, right? So here that people, those people, they were living, right? Almost 2500 BCE, right? Before 2500 BCE. BCE is nothing but before Common Era, right? So then, yes. So we have already known that. So the topic Harappa and Mohenjo Daro, the first content. Okay, in the first slide I have showed you the content what we are going to learn. The first point Harappa and Mohenjo Daro, right? So regarding the Harappa and Mohenjo Daro, we are going to learn. See here, yes, already I have showed in the map. See Harappa and Mohenjo Daro. Harappa is near to the Punjab, and now it is in Pakistan, right? So Punjab we can see. See here. By 2500 BCE, the entire region was dominated by two cities called Harappa and Mohenjo Daro. Yes, exactly. So these two biggest cities, they have dominated, right? So the entire Indus Valley civilization had dominated by Harappa and Mohenjo Daro because these were the biggest cities of that particular time, right? So these were the biggest cities of what? Indus Valley civilization. Okay, so which are those cities? What are those cities? Harappa and Mohenjo Daro, right? Just remember that Harappa and Mohenjo Daro. And for Indus Valley civilization, we are giving two more names called, we can call Harappan civilization or we can call Mohenjo Daro civilization, right? Indus Valley civilization or Harappan civilization or Mohenjo Daro civilization, or we can call Indian what ancient Indian civilization, right? See the next. Yes. So second content. So it is the important content today we are going to learn. So it is nothing but futures of Indus Valley civilization. Futures. What are the futures? So those people they were having, or Indus Valley civilization is having, right? So let's learn one by one. Yes. This civilization is extended far beyond the Indus Valley. The main towns of Indus Valley civilization were Harappa, Mohenjo Daro, Kalibangan, and Lothal. Yes. See, I have told you that the Indus Valley civilization has started in the bank of Indus River. So, even though it has started in the river bank of Indus, it has started in the river bank, but it has what extended beyond the river. That means that it is too vast. Okay, it is too vast civilization, or we can call, so it is the first urban civilization of India. First urban civilization. I'm going to repeat my word urban civilization, not rural civilization, because we can see the constructed cities. Okay, there. So there. Harappa, Mohenjo Daro, Kalibangan, and Lothal. These are the famous cities of Indus Valley civilization. Are you getting my word? Okay. The next point. Yes. Harappa traded with Iran and neighboring regions in India to the east. Yes. There was a trading, the merchants, they were trading with the other places. So for example, Harappa, it was trading with the Iran and also western part of the India, right? Sorry, eastern part of the India. So there was a trading. Okay. Harappa was trading with the Iran and eastern part of the India. Then Mohenjo Daro, it was also trading. So Mohenjo Daro trading with the Persia, Gulf, and Sumer to the west. It's western part of the cities. Okay. So western part of the in western places. So Mohenjo Daro, it was trading, and but in eastern part, so Harappa was trading. So that means that so there was a trading situation we can see in Indus Valley civilization. So economically they were well constructed, right? So then the cities were supported by both trade and agriculture. As I have mentioned you that in Mehragarh, the city, so in Mehragarh city we can see the first cultivation. They started cultivating the land, and also agriculture is nothing but it is not only the cultivating the land, and also rearing of sheep, rearing of hen, that means that poultry, right? And also rearing of catering or bulls and cows. Okay, they were rearing the animals also. So trade, I have already explained you that. So they were trading with the Iran and eastern part of the India and also the western part of the India. I have showed you in the map, right? So then the foundations of well-planned shipyards at Kalibangan and Lothal and granaries at all these main Harappan sites indicate how important they were in the economy of that time. Say this. I have already explained you that they were having well-constructed economy. So and also the same way I have told you shipyards. So in the place of Gujarat, so we can see the Kalibangan and Lothal. Okay. So those were the port areas. So there we can see the well-constructed shipyards, and also in Harappan cities we can see the food granaries. Okay. So these are the futures of Indus Valley civilization, right? So then the significant features of Indus Valley civilization are personal cleanliness, town planning, construction of burnt brick houses, ceramics, casting, forging of metals, manufacturing of cotton and woolen textiles. So these are the important features we can see in the time of Indus Valley civilization, especially burnt brick. Okay, they were constructing the house by using the burnt bricks. Okay, and also so their town planning we can see. So I'm showing you a picture here. See here. So if you see this picture, we can see the burnt bricks. Okay, they have constructed the house like this. See, we can see the burnt bricks, and also by using burnt bricks, they have interlocked the walls. So walls were very, very strong in the time of Indus Valley civilization. I hope that you are getting my point. See, look at the pictures here. See, all the houses were built by using the burnt bricks and also interlocked. So the time of Indus Valley civilization, so what walls of the houses, they were very, very strong, right? So then next, Mohenjo Daro people had finest bath facilities, drainage system, and knowledge of personal hygiene. Great bath tanks were used for the purification of the body and soul. Yes, it is very, very important point here. So they were giving more importance for the personal hygiene. Yes. Okay. For that reason, they had a bath tank. So we can call that as a great bath tank. We can see in next picture. Okay. So Mysore people had finest bath facilities, drainage system, and also they were having drainage system and bath tank, because in order to get the what personal hygiene, in order to maintain the personal hygiene, right? They were giving the more importance for the personal hygiene. So because of that reason, they had constructed what great bath tank. Okay. So then we can see here. So just look at the picture here. So it is the great bath tank in the time of ancient civilization. That means that in the time of Harappan civilization. So we can see the great bath tank here. So if you look at the border place of the great bath tank, so that means that around, see, we can see the some rooms, right? So we can see the rooms here. So only the historians, they were expressing that only the VIPs, that means that important persons, they were using the great bath tank in the time of Indus Valley civilization, and also they were using this in the time of great vocations or great occasions, right? So then, yes. The Harappan people could prepare painted potteries of burnt clay, glazed potteries, faience and terracotta, etc. The glazing of potteries is believed to be of Indian origin. Certain medicated and contemplative postures of the people available among terracotta figurines and suggest that they also developed the science of physical and mental discipline to a high degree. Yes, in Indus Valley civilization, we can see the great scientists also, and we can see the people, they are using their skills to prepare the models of human beings or models of animals, or they are using terracotta and ceramic to build new models like bull or carts. Okay, so burnt clay, by using burnt clay, they were preparing the models like, so what I have told you already, what bulls, or it may be human being, model of human beings, or any car. See, we can see the picture here. See the pictures. These are the models which were prepared by the people of Indus Valley civilization, right? See here we can see the carts and bull. See, in next picture we are going to see, yes, the models of the human beings. See here, their structures and how they are standing postures, right? So see here the man and woman, see the postures, see the models of the people who are living in the time of Indus Valley civilization. So by seeing all these pictures, easily we can come to the conclusion that they were having good skills of preparing the models. Okay, they were having the good skills, right? So then, yes, political structures. So the historians, they were telling that they were not having the well constructed political system. They are not having the well constructed political system. But even though they were having the same languages and the cultures, the same point here. So villages and cities were never politically united. However, they did share a common language and culture. See, okay. They are not having the political structure, they are not having the good political structure, even though, but they were having the same language, the same culture, right? So next, yes, trading seals, the last point, right? So what we have mentioned in the content, trading seals. See here we can see the coins, or in the time of ancient civilization, they were, we can see the beads. Okay. So among on the beads or on the coins or whatever the metal, they have minted the seals. They have minted the seals there. They have See, writing developed from earlier trading seals which had the merchant's name and symbol of trade items. Okay, so the merchants, they were writing their name, or they were writing their what habits, or they are writing their languages in the metals or in the coins, whatever it is. They are what sealing, right? So by seeing those sealing, we can come to the conclusion that their handwriting was well developed, and also we can, if we see some other seals, we can easily understand that they were having the good literature. They were having the good literatures. Okay, see here, see animals and some of the writings they have mentioned here. By seeing this, we can say that writing has developed in the time of what ancient Indian civilization, right? So then, yes, the first civilization to cultivate cotton and make cotton clothing. Yes, Indus Valley civilization is the first civilization to cultivate cotton and make cotton clothing. Yes, cotton cloth. So it has started in the time of Indus Valley civilization. So then, first matrilineal society, female-led society. So we can see the first female-led society in the Indus Valley civilization, right? So Indus Valley civilization is the first society. So where we can see the first matrilineal society. Matrilineal society is nothing but female-led society. Yes, now we can come to the conclusion that the Indus Valley is one of the world's earliest urban civilization. Indus Valley is one of the world's earliest urban civilizations, along with its contemporaries Mesopotamia and ancient Egypt. And at its peak, the Indus civilization may have had a population of well over 5 million. Yes. So at its peak, so in the time of Indus Valley civilization, almost 5 million people, they were living near the bank of Indus River. So it is the first, or it is the earliest urban civilization, as we can come to the conclusion like that, right? So I hope that you have understood the topic, right? Okay, I hope you have understood the topic. So especially Harappa and Mohenjo Daro were the biggest cities of in the time of ancient Indian civilization, and also we have learnt about the futures of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, especially they were using brick houses, and the houses were very, very strong, and their doors, the houses doors were facing towards the street. Okay, I have forgot to tell you, now I am telling. The doors of the houses were facing towards the street, and windows are not facing towards the main roads, right? So it was these were the futures of the houses, right? So, and also we can see the great bath tank in the Harappan cities. So the only special people, they were using that in the time of good occasions, right? So, and also we can see the cities. Okay, we can see the cities, and there were two parts of the cities, in eastern part and western part. In eastern part, we can see the ports. Okay, they have built the ports in the eastern part, and western part we can see the cities, like there were so many cities in the time of Indus Valley civilization, right? So I hope that you have understood, and take the homework. Take the homework that please write the futures of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, write the futures of Indus Valley civilization. Okay, thank you. Bye.